Back everybody to another video review. Today I'll be showing you S.H.Figuarts Harley Quinn from the Injustice continuity from DC Universe. So here we have the figure, as you can see out of its package. I got it just a couple days ago, and so I've had a couple days to fiddle around with it, and it's actually not a bad figure. I do have some gripes with it, but I'll do that towards the end of the video. So first off, for those of you that know the Injustice, especially if you have played the Injustice video game that was released by NetherRealm a couple years back, I believe this is one of her alternate costumes. I did some research before I did the review, so I'm pretty sure it is, because I kept seeing a different type of costume for her everywhere I looked. So I'm assuming this is her alternate. I haven't played the game in years, and I think I actually might have sold my copy, so I wouldn't be able to pop the game in to see if I'm right or wrong. But nonetheless, if I'm wrong and this is her primary, please someone tell me. Alright, so let's get right down to the figure. So as you can see, she's sporting a relatively Harley Quinn-esque pose, gun out to the side, and she has a nice hammer, a pan down, that she comes with. So, stay. Good. Alright, we're going to talk about her in general. I'm not going to move around too much because it took me forever to get into this pose. So from the front, you can see that the paint details and such are really, really nicely done. You know, from the red all throughout the figure, as well as the black and the contrast that happens, as well as up here in the gold. And you can see these spikes. They're spiky. I didn't realize the one time, and I pressed down a little too hard. Kind of pinched me. But now I'll start moving her. You know, turn her around. Got the hair flocks, one red, one black. Such the Harley Quinn trademark, I guess you would say. Her diamonds and such. And then what's that say? Oh, kiss this. And I'm pretty sure there's supposed to be more to that, but we'll just leave it at that. And yeah, that's her. So I'll set her off to the side a bit. We'll go through some accessories. Good. All right. So accessory-wise, she comes with quite a bit. She comes with 2 extra faces, and this one right here, looking off to the side, and it's more of a scowl, like she's about to come at you. As well as this one right here, which is not, there we go. It's more of a neutral face. There is a slight smile there, but for the most part, neutral, eyes looking forward. You know, not much to the faces. She comes with, oh, I didn't even count these. 1, 2, 3, 4 sets of hands, and 1 extra hand. So the 1 extra hand is this one right here. You can see it's the holding a card, a playing card, which says the Joker on it. Doubt I'll be able to get that to focus. Well, there we go. Come on. There. Oh. Alright, it's having a hard time. But it says the Joker on it. It's got the... what does that look like? That might be, but I don't know. I actually thought it was a Joker from Injustice, but closer inspection, there's some difference. They might just make a generic Joker. But that's that hand. Comes with it. She comes with 2 sets of hands for holding the hammer. One she's already using. 2, I have no idea what they call these hands. Open hands, though. As such. As well as 2 fists. And then the other 2 hands, one's holding her gun, and one's holding the other gun. And as well, she comes with 2 guns. And, see if I can get this on camera. The guns are... Can you hear that? No? If you can't hear that, it's no problem. They're die-cast, actually. The guns are die-cast. I actually thought that was a really, really nice touch. It adds some heft to them. And the guns themselves are really neat. They seem to be some sort of hybrid between an 8 mag pistol and a revolver. Or that actually might be a type of gun, I don't know. I do know guns, but I don't know all of them. So I have to, I apologize for that. But yeah, the guns are die cast, which is nice. Set it off to the side, and let's get her hammer. Set you up in a better pose. There we go. Oh no. Come on. There we go. There we go. There we go. So, the hammer. Very Harley Quinn-esque. It's big. Smack my background or floor if I want. The handle, it's not bad. It's just a generic handle with some details going on down through here. Red down here. And as well as the end. See, the end reminds me of a peg, and I don't know, this is what I got out of a package, so unless something's missing, this is it for the hammer. But it looks like something's supposed to go here. Let's see that, and I have no idea what. So, but anyway, the colors are nice. Gold around the edges, all the diamonds, the gray. It's really good. And she can hold it, of course. However, I do believe the hands. So as I was originally going to have her hold the hammer in the pose, but the handle seems a little too big for the hands, unless you put it right there. And I didn't want to do that because that wasn't going to give me the pose I wanted to do initially. Because initially I wanted her to hold it right up here, but didn't work out. But she'll be able to hold a hammer, and I'll demonstrate that momentarily. So let's head off to the side and let's get to the figure itself. So the figure itself, as mentioned before, is really nice looking. Good range of posability. Head's on a double joint right in there. There's one at the base of the neck and one at the base of the neck down here. And oh yeah, and these spin as well. Her pigtails. Got joints on the head itself, as well as the joint here, a hinge joint, and they rotate and such, which is actually really nice to demonstrate. A lot of cool poses, example, wind blowing through her hair, or like anime poses where their hair stands up half the time. But we won't get to anime right now. So you got those shoulder joint. So got a ball joint inside the body, as well as the hinge right there. There's a bicep swivel right on here. The elbow joint. The wrist joint. Hinged, and as well it swivels for the hand. Now the wrist joints, when you're swapping out hands, which I'll go more detail later, the little ball for the hands, it's very hard to get the hands on there, which is nice. So it's a nice secure connection. But the balls themselves are very shallow. Like it doesn't go up inside the hand that well, so it doesn't hold on in that sense. With the sense that it's very tight, it's tightly on there. Like it's not going to come off. But if you're trying to pose it, see that was just simple as pushing it backward, and it popped out really fairly easily. Which might be a design, not a design flaw, but something you wanted so you wouldn't break it, which is a good thing. You don't want to break your figures, especially a figure which, depending on where they come from, will cost you. Anyway, continue on. She has waist articulation. She's got legs. Well, every figure will have legs. Do they have that? Yeah, there's a swivel up inside there, although I don't think... Oh, that moves ever so slightly. If you can see that on camera. Probably not. Oh, this side. You might be able to. There's a little swivelly part inside the ball joint. Or where the ball joint's inside, and that's not going to show up. Oh, well. her waist does not come out. Like a lot of the, if you have a lot of the Dragon Ball Z Figuart figures, a lot of the times the hip part will extend downward. Like there's little, what's the word? The pegs themselves are like rotational joints inside the hip part, and they can come down further and go up, but this figure does not have that. But continuing on, got the knee articulation right there, as well as the ankle, and the ankle or the foot itself has the toe hinge. So that's nice. So great deal of articulation, and the figure itself is very smooth. It's not too tight to move, and it's not loose in the joints, which is very, very nice. For me, my Figuarts have been kind of hit and miss. Some of them have been too loose, some of them have been too tight. I broke one figure, and then I had to return it and get it back. And ever since I got the new one, I have not moved that particular joint, and that was a hip joint in a figure I had. And I believe it was some of my Dragon Ball Z figures were loose. So, anyway, continuing on, you might see a bunch of knives on her pants, on her legs on this one side. Now, the cool thing is this one is able to come out, so you have an extra weapon. But these do not come out. These are molded in, and I thought they might have come out when I first got this one out. But sadly, that is not the case. It looks like the peg, you might be able to unpeg it, but then it'd just be left with a gaping hole. But nonetheless, a great figure. I was a little unsure about her when I first got her, and then having a couple days to play around with her, she's warmed up to me quite a bit. And in fact, it's making me want to go get the Injustice game again. If I didn't sell it, I'm pretty sure I still have it, but I don't know. I gotta go look for it. But so that's it for the main figure, and now we'll blah. We'll switch out some hands. Oh, speaking of which, so this is the ball joint right here, at the end of the hand wrist. You see how when I'm talking about being shallow, if that can come up, there it goes. You see that? That's a very shallow connection, but it's a very tight connection. Like having, I've got to use a little bit of force trying to get the hand inside. Other than that, once you get inside, it's not a bad connection. Like I said, it's very, very tight connection, but it's easy to disconnect. So, again, helps sometimes, doesn't help. Take it for what it is. But there she is with her hammer. Built to give the beat down on the bats. And yeah. And I also have the Joker and the Batman as well from Injustice. And because the Joker comes with other stuff, she can also hold the crowbar that he comes with. Although not tightly, that's most likely because stay in there, or on there, because she just came from holding the hammer. Yeah, so she's not gonna hold that for now. I might have to retighten that hand up. And she can also hold the hand that the Joker comes, or the sword, the knife that he comes with as well. But she comes with a knife, so there's really no issue to that. So let's akimbo her. Oh, there we go. Get her other. Where is the hand? There's the hand. Perfect. There we go. Now we have an akimbo. Akimbo. If you don't know what akimbo means, it's dual wielding. For those of you that play Call of Duty, you know what akimbo means. There you go. Dual wielding Harley Quinn. Very femme fatale, I would say. Although, really, if you know this, I don't know much about Harley Quinn in terms of the comic books. So I'm not sure how I don't know what I'm trying to say here. How I know she's crazy, but she's not crazy to the level of the Joker. At least that's what I think. I could be completely wrong in that, and please tell me. But from my interpretation from the video game, from the Injustice game, is that wasn't that crazy. However, that completely, what's the word? Discredits my notion of this, because if you have the game or have played it and beat her story, you'll know from her ending that she snaps at the Joker. I think the Joker hit her or something, and she just went, oh, if I remember correctly, she just murdered him like there was no tomorrow. Oops, wrong hand out. I'm gonna give her hand with the card. But yeah, in her ending, oh man, if I remember correctly, like I said, pretty sure she goes crazy and just kills the Joker. I think it was like the wedding day they had or something of sorts, and then she just sits down eating a cake. Oh, I don't remember. I gotta play the game again. Get in there. Well, she does not want to hold anything today except for her guns, and I don't know why. Come on. Alright. Never mind. There we go. She's giving you the okay sign. How's that? Oh, another thing about this Harley Quinn figure, and this is... I don't mean to offend anyone here, but... actually, it's not offending. This is about Harley Quinn in general. Harley Quinn is more... smaller, I want to say. In all other instances of Harley Quinn that I've played, like for example, the Arkham series, Harley Quinn's assets, I'm just going to say, are a little bit, but I like this one a lot. This one is more, I would say, proportionate. And by proportion, I mean, if you have the play art figures, the proportions are way out of whack there. I think one of my Harley Quinn figures, the legs are way too long, and the other one, the arms are too small, and and of course, let's go right in here. Harley Quinn's been depicted with pretty big, not, but this one's really, really nice. Really nice size. We'll get off that topic right now. Anyway, so that's it for the Injustice Harley Quinn. Size comparison. I really got nothing to do a size comparison with, so I'll just bring in a pop can in there. That's what she's like to a pop can. Roughly, I would say 15 centimeters in length. Yeah. So that's it for the Harley Quinn figure, guys. I hope you enjoyed the review, and stay tuned. I will be doing the Batman and the Joker. I know they've been out for quite some time, and a bunch of reviewers have probably already done them, but I still would like to, because they're really nice figures. And yeah. So, hope you enjoyed this review, and I'll be back. Take care.